Oh boy, did I never think I'd be able to talk about Call of Duty in a YouTube video before, and skill-based matchmaking all in the same video, but here we are on the commentary channel, where if you don't like the video, don't click on it. Welcome back, champs and champettes. My name's FireMonkey, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Black Ops Cold War and why the skill-based matchmaking is absolutely terrible, but genius at the same time, because it's not just skill-based matchmaking, and there's another system in place. So to explain what skill-based matchmaking is, as a whole, skill-based matchmaking is made to give you fun but challenging multiplayer experiences where you're around people in your same actual skill level. So let's say in Call of Duty, for example, you have a KD, which is your kill-death ratio. If you have a 1.2 KD, the game should put you in games with people around a 1.2 KD just to make it so everyone has a fair chance, and that it should be a challenging multiplayer experience, but it should also be fun at the same time, because you can still occasionally pop off because these people are your match. They are your skill level. However, in Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War, there's not just skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people try saying there is skill-based matchmaking, but there is more than just this. Introducing EOMM, which is referred to some people as engagement optimized matchmaking, but referred to others as experience optimized matchmaking. And to summarize what the idea of EOMM is, it is made so that it will place you in games that will halt your performance, whether if you did good or bad. So this in reality is just made to keep you playing for longer, because the psychological, actual thing that's happening most of the time for people such as myself and people like Rexium, who will be watching this video, can testify, is that when you play a video game like Cold War, if you know that you endure one or two bad matches just to get a good match guaranteed, you're going to continue playing through those terrible matches where you keep dying right off of spawn, just because you know that glorious 30 kill plus game is right around the corner, as long as you can just sit there, put on some Spotify music, and enjoy the death cinematic. Now, someone over on Reddit named Formless Mars actually had a post about this 4 months ago, in which they said, according to the research that Activision conducted, if you constantly have great games, you won't have as long as a playtime for that day unless you're a content creator or something else. And if you constantly have negative games, then you won't stay long either, because, oh hey, you're having a terrible game, might as well hop off because it's just a terrible day for you, try again tomorrow. So what Activision has done is created a system that periodically allows you to have great games, followed by, 3 to 5 negative games, and then another great game right afterwards, just to make sure you keep playing longer, because in your brain you'll start realizing the pattern, and you'll realize, oh hey, if I continue, for example a gerbil, if I continue spinning on this wheel, if I go faster and faster, then I might be able to get the cheese faster from my owner. And I know that might sound like a really weird analogy, I just pulled that out of absolutely nowhere, but basically what I'm saying is that the game is training your brain to realize, oh hey, you're going to have this super amazing game if you just continue playing these games where you're absolutely terrible. So in reality, what does this mean? Well, this means Call of Duty Cold War is doing something that personally I have not experienced in other Call of Duty, such as Modern Warfare or Warzone, where they are rigging the matchmaking in order to make sure that you're not getting in a good match 24/7. They're not even trying to make it so you're around your skill level. Cold War is simply trying to make it so you're matched in a way that trains yourself to play longer, just because you know you can get a good game if you just endure bad matches. And while this is a good kind of thing at the end of the day for someone like me who likes wasting their time a little bit and just spending time mindlessly playing Call of Duty, leveling up guns, getting camos and all that glorious stuff, it is very interesting, because let's say you're just oh hey, I have 20 minutes before school, I can quickly play a Nuketown 84 map on Domination or something, you can quickly play one, but imagine if you wake up, your first game on is one of those 3 bad games, and then that was the only one you had time to play. Well, now you're going to school already mad because of what happened in the video game, and it isn't really that fair of a system overall if you're just trying to have a casual experience and have fun. Now, there is an article from Dexerto from around a year ago talking about Apex Legends actually having EOMM, and in that actual article they mentioned the following: for players who play 20 rounds of matchmaking games within 8 hours, there will be 15% more players retained by EOMM than skill-based matchmaking. So it's definitely like a shady practice at the end of the day for people who just want to play casually, but in the business sense, this is actually a very smart move because it means that people will be playing their game for longer, and it means people might be more likely to buy stuff such as skins, cosmetics, weapons, all that stuff, because they'll be able to actually use it more often due to how often they're playing compared to like switching their time between multiple games such as Fortnite, Call of Duty, Roblox even. So for today's comment question of the day, I have to ask you guys, what do you think about skill-based matchmaking? What do you think about this weird system called experience optimized matchmaking? Which one do you think you would prefer based on how I described it in this video, where skill-based matchmaking is more of like people around your skill level, and experience optimized matchmaking is made to give you a few bad games on purpose so that you obviously get a really good game, and it ends up making you play longer overall because you're having a decent experience and you end up training yourself to endure the bad matches just to get that really good one. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about this, as this is something that is brand new to me, as I didn't even know EOMM existed until I started researching this topic for today's video. I always referred to it as skill-based matchmaking. With that said, however, I hope you enjoy the content on the commentary channel. I've been working on this myself and I really love making all this cool content. I can just talk about whatever I want, and maybe that's the best thing ever for me. But if you want to support me, consider picking up a FireMonkey plush on makeshift.com, and I will see you champs and champettes next time with another video. Thanks for watching, and I am out. Peace.